Alright, so I'm here with the little Varen, Nobby, and we just finished the demo, and we're just relaxing here. So yeah, you want to tell me? First of all, tell me what we came here for, and
Right, the demo. I've been doing this for 3 years now, third season. The demo was called today is about the illegal immigration that's coming into our country. Illegal immigration, not immigration, because the country does need a certain amount of immigration. But the problem is we're getting an influx of the illegals, which we can't sustain that. So my thing is to call the demo about the illegal immigration. We need the borders shut for at least 5 to 10 years to sort out what the country's all about, and sort homeless people out in this country, and then we can move on, open the borders and allowing the people the country actually needs who can sustain and look after themselves, get a job and work. So that's why we called the demo today.
Okay, and so a lot of people, some people were honking in support, and other people were saying, you just hate them, you're racist.
Yeah.
What do you say to that? People that think
everyone, if you're against immigration, everyone automatically thinks you're a racist. Now, I'm not racist. Far from being racist. I'm centre middle, always have been. This isn't colour gender. This is about how things are getting done. If you watch border programmes on the TV, you'll have, like, coming into, let's say, an airport, they will get checked for their visas and that. If they haven't got anything, they don't get allowed into the country. They get put onto a plane on the first plane out and flown out. So how come that doesn't happen at the border at Dover when they're coming in the dinghies? They're getting put in five-star hotels. Now, in my eyes, if you're illegal, you should be arrested. You should be held in detention until whatever happens. And then deported. You shouldn't even get the chance for asylum because you've actually entered illegally. So that's where I come from.
I've heard that I've actually seen the video. I think it was one. I don't know if you posted it, but it's about they were throwing their phone or their passports in the water.
Yeah. Now the problem is if they come over without no identification, we've got no way of sending them back, and that's the issue we got. If they come over with no identification, then we haven't got no proof of where they come from, so you can't send them back, and that's why we've got this issue with everyone in hotels at the moment, and the human rights thing. You know what I mean? But if you come into our country illegally, you shouldn't have no human rights because you're in here illegally. So I just can't see the point of view on that. So I think it's wrong, totally wrong.
And another thing I've seen is the RNLI and our border. The border force? They're taking their boats into French waters.
We saw that last week. It was 10:30 on the evening, I think Monday, that the RNLI got called out because the French warship, there was no French warship or anything near it, to be quite honest, so they must have been told by another ship. Now, normally what they do, they chaperone them across to our border, but what happened was the RNLI was out there waiting for the dinghy to come across the border, but they must have got in trouble. But then RNLI went into French waters to pick them up. Now, my gripe about that is, wouldn't it be quicker? It's 22 miles across the border. If you're sending ours 13 miles to go and pick up an illegal immigrant, wouldn't it be better to send the RNLI from the French side 9 miles to pick them up? Know what I mean?
They don't do that, do
they? No. And then when you look at it, because you're in someone else's water and they're not belonging to us in theory because they're in French waters, isn't that assisting in illegal immigration? Know what I mean? Is that assisting with trafficking? You know what I mean? It's questions we don't know what the answers are, and the thing is as well, are the RNLI getting paid by the government to do this? Because they're funded by fundraising.
Exactly.
So are the people's money getting used to do that, or are they getting backhanders from the government? To cover their expenses. Who knows?
So what's actually happening?
Who knows? Who knows? Big can of worms to be opened,
and there's also groups like Care for Calais, like. So who's funding all of this? Is basically.
Well, look what the government done, mate. The government put out about Rwanda, and the government are giving the lefties £50 million of taxpayers' money to go to court yeah, to oppose the Rwanda deal, which the government are saying that is going to happen. But it ain't going to happen because the government are giving the lefty lawyers £50 million to stop it. So, and that's taxpayers' money. So it's always taxpayers' money, taxpayers' money,
Exactly.
taxpayers'
We're
money.
paying.
Yeah, you're paying for them to come in and put in hotels. Then you're paying the lefty lawyers to stop the government from sending them abroad.
Exactly.
It don't make sense, mate.
Sounds quite dodgy to me.
Yeah. But people won't wake up. Yeah, the number today proves the point of everyone in this country on what they really think about their country. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, I had 205 people on my live stream today. Yeah. What's the point of fucking being on my live stream when you should be fucking here?
Yeah, out here.
Yeah,
You know.
that's why I cut my live stream off earlier. Yeah, mate, gone. See you later. I've had enough. Yeah, had enough.
Yeah, and I was a bit sad when you said, you don't want to be doing this anymore. Like,
look, Rowan, everyone's called me a grifter. Yeah, that you're only out for money, right? I'm not here if we haven't got the sport and people are not seeing what's happening and twigging on what's happening and then coming out to fucking support us. Yeah, they don't do that. Yeah, so I'm not going to be here fucking asking for people's money. Yeah, or getting donations for what? Yeah, it's not worth it because you don't get the backup of the British people. Yeah, so I can't see the point of me wasting my time. Yeah, when I'm not in good health, coming down here, I don't want people's money, and I proved that because if I did want people's money, I'd still be here in 2 weeks' time, fucking filming on the cliffs of Dover. I'm finished, mate. Finished. I've had enough.
Yeah.
I've got to look after my health. I will do things with the veterans. Yeah, I might pop up on my live YouTube sometimes. You know what I mean? But I will not bend over backwards to highlight any more shit that's going on because what's the point of getting attacked and that if you haven't got the support?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it has to come to an end someday.
Well, I will be sad if you do stop. You know, like
mate, loads of people have said it, but
yeah.
mate, you only can do so much. You know what I mean? You can't keep going on and on and on.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and it's sad news.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No, mate, that's it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed my time, what I've done.
Yeah.
It's a shame that, look, I've done this because I will not have veterans' blood spilt in vain who have fought for this country, yeah, to keep the country Christian, yeah, and to have our views and to have our fucking heritage and our history. Now, if the people can't support me on that, yeah, for our veterans, we got no hope. This country's fucked, yeah, and we're going to lose it. And in my eyes, today's the day to prove to me that everyone in this country don't give a flying fuck, yeah, because you've had 3 months to come here. Yeah, and I brought in with the Jubilee. This place should be packed, mate. We should have people on the fucking roundabout, yeah? We should be all singing songs or fucking whatever. Ain't gonna happen because the country's lost. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a sad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? You know, the last month, I think you might have seen it, the Royal Artillery Memorial.
Yeah, great respect to you and the guys. Look, you know it gets done, yeah. I know you shouldn't have cleaned it because they do have people, but mate, fucking you're showing your patriotism, yeah. Being patriotic by going there and saying, fuck me, look, this is for our servicemen. Yeah, mate, I shared that everywhere. I was totally blown away. So total respect to you, Seri, is it Seri?
Kerry, yeah.
Kerry, yeah, or whatever his name is, yeah, CERI. See, I know how to spell it. Yeah. So no, total respect. Yeah, it makes me sick. Just make me sick. But
yeah, we just saw it, and then someone told me about it, and then I had to look myself. It was still there.
Yeah.
I was disgusted by, you know, why do that to our war memorials?
Look what the lefties done in with Churchill and everything.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Yeah. Brainwashed. The university and schools, mate, have fucked this country.
Oh, mate.
You know what I mean?
It's like, you know, if it's bad history, like at least keep whatever is there so we can learn about it instead of
that's it.
trying to take away things.
Statues are there for, look, it could be a good reason or a bad reason, but more for good reasons. But if there is a bad reason for it, why take it down? Then people can learn both reasons for it's there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Anyway, man, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm going to go and have a beer.
All right, man.
And yeah, cheers for coming.
All right, thank you, man. Thanks for doing this.
Right,
I'm here with Steve Laws, and you know, we just finished the demo just now. So Yeah, Steve Rose, do you want to tell me why we came here? And
Well, we're down here because immigration's out of control, be it illegal or legal. As for instance, last year we had 28,500 illegals come through by boat. Boris handed out over 1 million visas, and it's just completely unsustainable. The people are struggling. They're choosing between eating and heating, etc. So we're here to make a message. We didn't get the turnout we wanted, but ultimately we made some noise and we've done the best we could.
And what do you say to people? Because we had a few people that they were shouting, and we had also people that were honking in support as well. So what do you say to people that think that we just hate people, we don't like people because we're racist?
It's not about that. It's about is the fact that it's unsustainable figures. Like, you cannot. Doesn't matter whether you're left, whether you're right, whether you're in the centre. Ultimately, the country cannot support this. It's all taxpayer funded. And we're paying for it left, right and centre, and people can't even afford to pay their rent. It makes absolutely no sense to be paying for this. There's a housing crisis, there's jobs crisis, there's all sorts of problems, food shortages, which are only going to get worse. Even the NHS, if you can't get a doctor's appointment, it's not because there's not enough doctors, it's because there's too many people. That's the reality of the situation.
Exactly. There's so many problems that we're facing because there's less access to the doctors, for example, and there's less schools for school places and
everything. Every person that comes through can lead to about 10 more people because of the family reunification.
Exactly.
So one person turning up at the docks is 10 people. They need houses, they need food, they need doctors, they need school places, they need jobs. All of these things escalate.
Right, and there's also crime as well.
Yeah, the crime speaks for itself. Like, if you check the statistics around these hotels where the illegal immigrants are housed, you can see for yourself what's happening. Like, it's clear as day that these people are involved in rapes, assaults, some of them even murders. It's completely out of control.
Yeah, I was saying just to someone earlier that I think I don't know which one it was. I think it was either Penally or Folkestone, but there was one of the parks around the camp that they're being held.
Yeah, Napier Barracks. Yeah,
and now the police is having to patrol there now because people were chasing after
young girls.
Yeah, chasing after women and kids.
And they're not just like 18-year-old, 19-year-old women. They're young children, for instance, 13, 14, 15, and they're following them from schools. They're trying to get their social media accounts so then they can start grooming them. And it leads into the whole grooming gang problem, etc. It all escalates onto further problems, which is all instigating from too much immigration.
Right.
It's the reality of the situation. Whether people like to admit it or not, it's true.
Right. And what would you say is maybe a solution to this? You think the Australian system is good?
The only way to stop the boats is to push them back at sea or have boots on the ground in France. You have to be cruel to be kind to stop them ultimately. Whether people like that method or not, it works, it's effective. At the moment, saying you're going to send people to Rwanda when we can't even deport people to Jamaica is not going to be a deterrent, because no one's even been sent there, and they came up with this idea 6 months ago. And before then they said they was going to send people to Albania. That never happened. They've used various other nations. It's all just smoke and mirrors, but the problem still keeps going on, and it's all happening under a conservative government that's meant to be against this.
Yeah, I mean, Priti Patel, everyone says that she says stuff but she doesn't follow it. It doesn't actually, whatever she says,
that's the
it's
thing.
not actually happening.
She talks the talk, but she can't walk the walk. That's as simple as that. She makes up all of these things where the left go absolutely mental and they go, oh, she's a fascist, she's this, she's that. But at the end of the day, she's doing what they want. She's letting more and more people in. For instance, last year, the most people come ever, even more than Tony Blair.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to understand.
There's this new one, Linton on Ouse as well.
Yeah, so, Linton on Ouse, for instance, there's 800 people that live in the village and they're going to drop 1,500 illegal immigrants in there. How can they make that happen? That's completely unfair. The public do not want that. There's one shop in that town, it's a small village, and they're going to put 1,500 young fighting age men there. It's not safe at all for the residents.
Definitely not, man. Yeah. Anything else you want to say to people who watching this?
Next time we have a demo, turn up. We need numbers, because you can complain online, you can rant and rave to your friends, but ultimately you need to be on the ground. You need your boots on the ground, because the more people, the more chance we've got of actually hearing the message. So next time we throw a demo, we need more people.
Yeah, I was wondering, why the bikers and there's bikers, there's veterans. There's patriots,
football lads, everyone.
Football lads.
There's so many people that could come down, but they just don't seem to come down. What the reason is, I don't know, but we need them here.
Yeah.
We need everyone here. We need to unite and we need to push forward. Otherwise, the government are just going to keep shitting all over us.
Yeah, I think a big show of support could actually
make a massive difference.
Tide around, yeah. There's enough people saying, we want to change,
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah.
So we need as many people here showing their support. Unity is key. If you love this country, you should be here.
And there's one other thing I want to ask. Nobby was saying earlier. He was saying on his loudspeaker. He was saying it's not about legal. It's about illegal ones or something like that. He was saying. I don't know what it was exactly, but
Nobby.
Yeah.
His main concern's the illegal immigration side. But
Yeah.
Obviously, we all know legal immigration is far worse. It's absolutely far worse. It's like 100 times worse. But I think his main concern is the illegals because that's what he covers all the time. Whereas my concern is all of it because it's affecting us no matter what.
Well, yeah, that's it. There's got to be at some point where people see that it's making a bad effect. Like
exactly, it's enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an old saying, but it's true.
That's the point that we need to tell people. Like, but yeah. Anyway, thank you, man. And
no worries, buddy.
I hope the next one is bigger than today's one.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Nice one.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you.
Nice one, buddy.
Right, guys, back on the road. Back on the road. Thanks for getting that, guys. So, this is a demo against illegal immigration and Dover, which are flooded in illegal immigrants who come over to this country. Last year we had 29,000 illegal immigrants arrive at Dover by dinghy. And this year we're looking at 100,000 illegal immigrants. You're all complaining about your electric, your gas, and everything else going on, but the way it costs of living in this country, and it's only to pay for the illegal immigration, the hotels and everything else that's going on. Everyone in this country needs to wake up. Send them back! Send them back! Send them back! Every day when there's good weather, your government is saying that they want to stop the illegal invasion, but the numbers prove different. The numbers show that in 2018, 299 immigrants come over by dinghy. In 2021 last year, we had 29,000 immigrants, what we know of, have flooded our borders. It's got to stop. Stop the invasion of our country.
Did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel!
Stop the vote!
When did you do it?
Now!
Priti Patel! Stop the boat!
From Boris Johnson, and nothing is getting done. Yeah, we called a demo 3 months ago, and to be quite honest, it's a piss poor performance. But, yeah, this has got to be put out. In 2018, 299 illegal immigrants come over, and then in 2021 we're up to 29 100,000 illegal immigrants entering this country. Invasion! Stop immigration! Military people, yeah, protecting these fucking shores for over 1,000 years. This has been, Christian. I've always put my fucking head above the parapet for one reason, because I don't want British forces, men and women, to have their blood spilt in vain for this country, for our backboneless bastards of the government to give it away. Yeah, and that's why I did what I did as a little veteran, because I will not have people's blood spilt in vain. Yeah, cheers everyone, see you later, and the only time you'll see me will be at the PTSD camp. Have a good one, thanks.
Every respect.
Our hotels are full of these immigrants. We've got homeless on the street with no. Can't go into our schools if they've got a pet. And my grandchildren don't take the babies to town because they're being followed by these immigrants trying to take their kids off of them. And that's a fact. And police are doing no. We've got to stand up to this. If we don't, we'll be nothing. We'll be sliced in throat. Jihadis, and that's what it's for. The fighters that are coming across, and no towns.
Phil, how many people you got on your live streams? Right, Phil's got 40, 50. Right, how many people you got on your live stream?
Oh, I'm recording, isn't it?
Right, who else is live streaming? 37. We've got over 300 people watching this on live stream. I tell you, to everyone on my live stream, you're a bunch of cunts, right? You are now going to see the little Philip veteran is now backing off. Yeah, I'm finished. We're not getting the support. I'm not here for people's entertainment. The government have been here for the past 3 years promising and promising to stop the illegal influx coming in at Dover. In 2018, as you heard me say all day, 299 came in that year. Last year we had 29,000. Now in theory, if the government wanted to stop this, the numbers should be diminishing and not going up. They're looking at 100,000 this year. The British Army have 35,000 fighting troops. Yeah? The police do not have the manpower. If this rabble of shit kick off, yeah, in our country, which they will do, because we're looking to be taken from the inside out, which has never been happened in this country, everyone is in the shit. So, to everyone on my live stream, yeah, if someone can come and take the microphone, because I am now dropping all my channels, yeah. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for coming. And by the way, yeah, the country's lost in my eyes, yeah, because when we started this off, we had 1,500 people. When Steve Laws called this the other day, yeah, the last year we had 4,600, and now we're down to 40, yeah, 50 people. But I take my hats off to every single person here today. I know people have travelled. Look, some people listen to this, guys, right? Some people have spent £200 coming down here, and someone said, I can't afford 90 quid. You can't afford a 90 quid for your kids. For your kids' fucking future, disgust me. Absolutely disgust me. Right? So, guys, we're going up to the Red Line afterwards. We know the landlady there. We're going to have a drink up there. But, yeah, cheers, guys. I'll get Golden Line, sorry. And here's Steve. Steve wants to have a word, but cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Right, so last year we had over 1 million visas handed out by this Tory government.
This year we've had 10,000 illegal immigrants arrive by boat. That's double what happened last year, and it's expected to be anything between 60,000 to 100,000. There's only about 50 to 60 of you here, so fair play to everyone who can. And if anyone wants to come up and have a word, feel free.
Yeah.
Can we do 3 cheers for little Beckham, please? Hey, Beck! Hey, Beck! Hey, Beck! Thank you, guys.
Yeah, let me have a little say. Let me have a little say.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank the police this time. They actually looked after us for once. Thank you to the police for looking after us for the first time. It is appreciated. Secondly, I'm very disappointed with the turnout. The people here are fantastic. But there should have been 500,000 people here today. Obviously you don't care about the children and you don't care about the country. It looks obvious to me, otherwise you'd have been here today. We all made the effort, we all had other things to do, but we know how important this is. We know it's very important to stop these invaders arriving on our shore. We fought off the Vikings, or we did our best to. We fought the Romans, we fought the Portuguese, we fought the Spanish, and we stopped Operation Sea Lion by the Nazis. Okay, they all arrived, or wanted to arrive by boat. Operation Sea Lion had a host of boats in France ready to come over, just like the dinghies, like the dinghy invaders. But then we had the will and the government and the power to stop the invasion. Now these people have come here, they've been invited here, many of them, by Tony Blair and successive governments. Nobody has asked me, and nobody has asked you, is it okay if these people come and live on your doorstep, like in Leeds and on Ouse? They don't want them, we don't want them, but these people are making us pay for them. They don't pay for them, we do. They take our tax money and they give it to these people, and it's damned outright outrageous. And the people of this country are really stupid and backwards for allowing it to happen. We have choices. We can vote them out. Get rid of the lot and vote in someone else. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as we get rid of the crap that we have now. Stop voting the Lib Lab Com. Vote for something else. That's the small power that you have. Otherwise, it's going to come down to fighting on the street. Eventually our children will have to fight this out with blood and guts on the street. Because these invaders are cheeky, outright cheeky, selfish, and they think they own the country. They believe it's been granted to them. And our children are going to be faced with the consequences. So, God bless all of you. Thanks for turning up.
The first thing I have to say is, we were never asked. The people in this country were never given an opportunity to say, do we want immigration? We have said, no! The powers that be ignore us. They do not care about the people of Britain. In fact, this government and the previous government, they passed no day motion in 2009 which said that there are no indigenous people in the UK. Do you exist? Do you exist? We are here. I exist. You exist. You exist. You exist. But the government does not recognise us. We have to go out, come out here, we have to show our faces, we have to show our resolve, everyone who's watching this, and think, is there something more important that you could have been doing today than showing the government, showing the powers that be, that you exist and you matter? Because at the moment, they don't care. So, next time you have an opportunity, if it ever comes up, get out there. Show the powers that be, not only do you exist, but you have an identity. You know who you are. You know who your people are. And we will not allow this country to go away from us. This is our country is
We
our
are
people's
free.
country,
We fought for it.
and we will protect it.
We died for it. We will save it for our children.
Thank you for everyone who's come here
No one
today.
else. It's us.
True
The Irish
patriots.
people.
Next
Bravo.
time, those who are watching, bring your friends, bring your family, come out and show support. Thank you.
Thank you. Well said. Well said.
Hello, can I just say something as a local Folkestone resident? And this is a message to all of you guys at Linton on Ouse. We were never asked. We were never asked. My town, Folkestone, 400 men are marauding around town, hanging around outside school gates. I have had emails from concerned parents, uninvited guests, and do you know how they repay us? They set fire! They set fire to Napier Barracks. Why? Because they want a house. They want everything.
Yes.
Whether that be
Yes.
an iPhone, new clothes. I tell you something, Linton on Ouse, be warned, because it's coming to you, and there is nothing you can do about it unless you join us.
One last thing to say, everyone. Thanks for coming. We really do appreciate it. Next time we're trying to organise another and we try and get more, but it is what it is, guys. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back.